We talked a little bit about communities, but now I want to tell you even more. Communities are places where people can live and work, but communities can be different from each other. Communities are comprised of people who live near each other who share a same goal. They kind of want the same things for the community. Sometimes they have the same beliefs and ideas, and they really want what's best for everyone who lives there. Let me show you two different kinds of communities, and you can see how they're a little bit different. This is a busy downtown community. People live and work in this area, but it's usually very fast-paced. People who enjoy this type of community are normally on the go. Sometimes in a downtown city community, you will also notice that most people walk from place to place. In smaller areas with a lot of people, driving a car can be more difficult than walking where you need to go. This is a community on the outskirts of a busy city. The community is less noisy, but still has many of the things you would need from a big city. In this type of community, people get to know each other better, and they spend more time enjoying their activities. These types of communities are slower paced, and people aren't rushing from place to place. Communities in the country can be even more spread apart than the city. When people live in the country, they usually live on big pieces of land called acres. When people live in the country, the large piece of land is still a part of their home, even though there might not be a house on that part of the land. People in the country still have a community with each other, even though they're a little bit farther away from each other. Can you think of some challenges that people in the country might face when they're trying to be a part of a community? You're right. Since the houses in the country are farther away from each other, it can be difficult for those people to get to talk to their neighbors very often and make sure that everyone's doing okay. So, as we discussed, communities in the city and in the suburbs and in the country can all be very different, but they all have one thing in common. They want to make sure that their community is a safe place for people to live and work and have a good time at the same time.